Hello and welcome back today. Forgot to turn my little light on if I can get it to cooperate. Um Happy Halloween. This is the set we'll be building today. I'm going to build this version of it, and I let Crazy borrow my baskets when he was building the other day, and now I don't know what he did with them. I don't see them anywhere. I didn't ask because I figured they'd just be sitting right there at his computer, but it seems as if the bags ran away, or the containers. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, a buddy 3, a buddy 4, and a 4. Okay. Okay. So this is like, it says 808 pieces, and you can make all 3 houses, of course, not at the same time. You have to choose one. But I figured you get all those add-ons in the sets, and why not build one of these houses that then you can use those add-ons with. Sorry, just get my closed caption and everything started. So yes, it comes with all 3 books, and then you just pick which book you're gonna do, which house of the 3. So you can do this one, which is the one I'm gonna do, or you can do this kind of A-framey type one, or you can do this one, which is kind of like a townhouse. The sweater has them holes. Okay, so like I said, this is definitely the one I'm gonna do. Yeah, I figured the baskets would just be sitting there near his desk, but I can't seem to find them anywhere. And I didn't think to ask him, so that's kind of my fault. Push my keyboard back and my mouse. It looks like we have a little minifigure. He doesn't have a double face, just one side. I am not very organized today, as you can see. I got caught up in getting dinner in the crock pot. I'm making chicken noodle soup. That way we can have something warm before we go trick-or-treating, because the temperature has significantly dropped since it rained like all weekend. And so it's colder than it normally gets here. So I wanted us to have something warm before we go out to attempt trick-or-treating. Okay, so that is our minifigure. Could be a dad, it could be a boy. Not really sure. Let me make sure I've turned off or lowered the volume on my phone here. It has not been wanting to cooperate lately. Here we go. Sorry. Like I said, I am not organized at all today. Trying to see. My phone really just. Let's see. Okay. So it looks like. I almost say that it looks like he's got like some kind of RC controller and then an RC car, but I could be totally wrong. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna hit this and this. And this. And even though we're not doing Harry Potter, we apparently have wands. Used to like an antenna of sorts. Wants him to hold this. See if we can get him to stand. Oh, just barely. Okay, so then it wants 2 of these. Okay, like that. This and our other wand. So, I don't know. It kind of looks like it might be like an RC car. So because of my mess up with my last order to Lego, my fault totally, I put the wrong address in. They sent me the add-on pack just in the regular mail, and it said no tracking info. And then today, because I have that USPS informed delivery, so you kind of get to see what's coming in your mailbox that day, it said that there was something from Lego, so I'm guessing it's that, and then it'll excuse me, that it'll be here today. Unfortunately, my mail doesn't go till like 5 o'clock, so it is not here for now. But I'll just have to add the stuff and then show you on Thursday, even though it'll be past Halloween, but that's all right. So how is everybody today? This is the right color for that one. Okay. This. So I don't doubt that there'll be leftover Legos because I assume you're not using all 808 with each versions, but maybe you will. Maybe they try to get them as close to as close to the same as possible. Okay. That goes there. And there. And then across. I guess like a welcome rug. For. Well, Crazy messaged me back and he said he gave them to me after he was done with his stream, but I don't know. Nefuzel. I think I have a night ball. Pokey. Oop. Pokey catch. Night ball. Woohoo, we both caught it. Okay, gotta find another one of these super light ones. Underneath. Nope. Okay, well, I don't see one, but maybe it is literally right in front of my face and I'm just missing it. That has happened before. No, I didn't find the buckets. Because if you would have handed them to me, I would have just set them right on top of the printer, probably, but I don't remember you handing them to me, but who knows? But I'm all discombobulated today. I realized I was out of some stuff, so I had to run to the store, and then it just kind of deteriorated from there. I don't see them on your pile of Lego boxes, but like I said, I don't remember you handing them back to me, so who knows? Oh, I found them. Apparently, I must have been standing and just turned around and set them somewhere else. It's been that kind of a day already today. keep bumping my garbage box. I don't know. Today has already been a crap day and nothing's even happened. This is the way the whole morning's been going. I can't seem to keep track of time or anything today. I like my normal schedule, whatever you want to call it. Okay, I love this color. You can't, I don't know, it's not the same as it's showing on screen. It's like a teal color. You know, I feel like I'm stuck on something and my chair don't want to move. I'm telling you, today, it's just a day. Hi, Kaz. Thanks for the lurk. Hope you're having a good day at work. Let's see. Remember to do my shout outs. One for, if I can spell today. Shout out. Okay, one for Crazy and one for Kaz. Okay, I got all my pieces. Oh, this is cool. Like a painting or a picture. If I can get it to focus. Oh, it doesn't want to focus. Probably because... well, my mod is at work too, so... Oh, okay. Okay, I'll fix it. Nope, I did that wrong. That part goes in, and this part connects. I copied and pasted, so I probably just, or I think I copied and pasted, so I may have just thought I needed to add it in and didn't really need to. Who knows? But thank you for the offer. Oh, I see. I'm adding the at when I don't need to. I'll figure it out eventually. Okay, spinny, spinny, spinny. That's the front of our building so far. Ah, see, it's I'm adding the at, and I don't need to. That makes sense. My phone has been acting really weird today, too. Maybe nothing wants to work today. Maybe everything's like it's Halloween. We don't want to work today. I'm not sure what that's supposed to look like. Maybe like a fireplace? If it is supposed to be a fireplace, I've seen Lego do better fireplaces. But maybe I'm wrong and it's not supposed to be a fireplace. Who knows? Have a great day at work. Oh, I think this is supposed to be a sink. It's kind of hard to see in there. I'm not sure what that is supposed to look like. Ooh, I got all the spoons. I got like 5 spoons. Okay, what's this on top of this? Oh, in the little pot. Oh, it's a stove and I guess maybe an oven. That makes more sense than a fireplace. Because like I said, I've seen them do better fireplaces. And this, I guess, is supposed to be like dish soap. And then it wants you to put the 3 spoons in the sink like dirty dishes. No, I have enough real dirty dishes. I don't need fake dirty dishes in my Lego house. A cloister. I believe I have a frozen ball. Pokey catch. Frozen ball. And there's an ad coming up in about 15 seconds, an ad break. Ooh, I do my Pokey Daily. It's, nope, wrong button. There we go. I got all these bowls too. Let's see. Pokey Daily. Make sure I spelled it right. I got an uncommon, and of course it went away before I could see it. Or moved up the screen, I should say. I got an uncommon reward. $224, 2 frozen, and 2 feather balls. Ooh, and I caught the Pokemon. Go me. Go me. Okay, it looks like we're building a table. Little kitchen table. So there's our little table. I think that might be too bright. It's brightened up. It wasn't it was still kind of cloudy earlier. Okay. That is really close to the stove. I don't know how people are going to sit at that table. Oh, poor Crazy. It seems you can't catch anything. I have been there. Okay, now we're going to put these little red flat dots in the bowls like there's soup in them. Maybe tomato soup. Then we're going to build, I guess, almost like stools. Because they're not the typical chair. So I would call them stools. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3 in, 1, 2, 3 in. Then 1, then a space, then an oop. And another, and it looks like 1 space behind and another. So, that happens to me all the time. And then I still find myself doing it anyway. So that's the inside. Like I said, that table is very close to that stove. Nobody's sitting on that side. But, and nobody's coming in that door very easily either. Because of the I guess you mean where we used to live. So that's a very tiny, tiny table. And there are a fair amount of extra pieces left. I'm wondering if it's because, you know, they take a guess between what you're going to use between the different houses. Oh, this was the piece I was looking for. I knew it was probably just underneath somewhere and I couldn't see it. Either that or sometimes all the similar colors start to blend into one and then your eye can't find it. So we did this of the house, and we had our little guy and what I assume is like an RC car or some kind of remote controlled car. Ooh, nah. And our little person is holding a teacup or a coffee cup. Who knows? Maybe he needs coffee. Okay, I can't get my little Lego man to stay up. Your stream was behind. Apparently it's everybody today. Nobody wants to get with it. So this big, this main bag, and then it had two of the baby bags inside. Ooh, that is quite a delay. I'm guessing that's a teacup because the minifigure, this minifigure looks like he's holding a coffee mug. Okay, it doesn't look like his head or the hair is in that part. Doop, doop, doop. There's his head. And again, this minifigure only has one head, like one face. Sometimes they have like the dual face. Oh, and he has a little hearing aid. I bet I can't get it to focus. See that on the side of his head? Let me see if by holding my hand. Oh, there we go. See that little thing on the side of his head? It's a hearing aid. So our little action figure dude is a little deaf. And even when you put the hair on, you can still see it. That's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever noticed that on another minifigure. Maybe it was there and I just didn't notice it. Usually I don't like pay that much attention. But this one I was looking to see if it had like the dual face, so I wonder if that's why I noticed it. But that's pretty cool. Way to go, Lego. So that is our second minifigure for the set. Now it looks like they want us to build a little choo-choo train. I see you hiding, tiny piece. For those. And I already had that, okay. So then these are going to be like wheels. Okay, then they want us to use this piece, this piece. Get that more centered. Like this. I said a train, but maybe it's not a train. I'm not sure. But it's supposed to be some kind of little toy. Okay, now we're working on some more of the house. So we need this long piece and this piece. We want it even. So I have seen a couple new sets posted on Lego that are coming soon. One of them I already pre-ordered. It doesn't come till December 1st though, so don't get too excited. And yes, I did make sure the address was correct this time. But now I'm going to be freaked out and I'm going to have to double check. If we have time, we can maybe take a gander at them at the Lego website. If I can figure out how to get it to show on my screen. Skipped over it. Okay. That looks pretty centered. Okay, and then... Oh, I didn't get some pieces. There we go. So it looks like 1, 2, 3, and in. Then light, dark, bigger piece, dark, then light, then the whole piece, then light, then dark. And strip 2, okay. Okay, so this. So it can be open like this, and then later, once it's finished, you can click it together like this, so it'll look like the whole house, and then you can just pop it open to look inside the house. And like I said, as the different add-on bags you get as like freebies throughout the year when you spend so much, as I get those and they're appropriate to the season, I will add them to this house and then have it kind of on display over here like all the time. And I will change them as the seasons change or the holidays change. Because otherwise I'm like, what do you do with those? You get them, but I haven't been doing with anything with them. I mean, they're still in the bags they came in. I haven't opened them or anything. So I'm like, what do you do with these things? You just hang on to them? Do you open them and just do whatever with them? So I figured doing this would be a good way to use them. I did pick this up at Target, and I think it was on sale for $49. What in store it's not, but if you have the app, you can they will price match the app in store. So we catch at not at Featherball. There we go. But like I said, if you have the app or pull up the website on your phone, you can show them that, hey, on your website it's this price even though it's not on sale in the store, and they'll price match it for you. I have done that several different times with several different things. You know, don't pick the busiest day and time or go to the self-checkout like I did this time because I forgot and we were getting other things. But usually if you politely ask or say, hey, I noticed on your website, on the app, whatever, that this was cheaper, they'll gladly match that for you. At least I've never had a problem with it. This window does not want to be picked up. I did the same thing with the other 2 sets of dried flowers I bought because they were on the app. When you looked them up, they were one price, but when you got to the store, they were a different one. And again, they didn't give me any trouble price matching because it's their own site. You're not asking to price match Walmart or whatever. Woohoo, I caught all the things today. Now that I said that, I totally am not going to catch anything anymore. But okay, like this. I don't remember that show. Like, I kind of do, but not. And I think they brought it back. The girl who played Bernadette in Big Bang Theory is the judge now. They bought, maybe it's not a remake of the same one. Mall. It doesn't sound familiar. It might not be, like I said, like an exact, like bringing the show back. It may just be a show kind of similar. Oop, I think we're building a railing. These pieces remind me of like pirate scopes, but they're used for railings a lot. But that's what they remind me of, pirate scopes. Okay, crazy. I fear this is going to be a really short build. want to twist our little house. This part of this playlist always sounds like carnival clown music to me. Oh, that almost looks like an outdoor wood grill or grilling area. I will show you guys in just a second. So that right there, like a outdoor grill fireplace thing. That's pretty cool. And I know it's Halloween and maybe I should have done something for Halloween, but I just couldn't think of anything. And I kept looking at the sets trying to hope there would be like a Halloween-y type set, but I've already done the Sanderson sister house, which they have in their Halloween, as well as Gringotts and Diagon Alley. So last year they had a cute like Halloween set with the witch and the cat and stuff, but this year I didn't see that. So okay, here's another painting picture. This one's like the other one was like the Golden Gate Bridge, and this one's like I don't want to say a pirate ship, but a ship with the night sky behind it. So we do intend to go trick-or-treating tonight. We'll see how long the kids stay out though, because like I said, the temperature it's only like 50 degrees right now, and they want it to drop as the day goes, especially once the sun goes down. So we will see how long they want to stay outside. I will say though, where we moved from, they currently have like 2 or 3 inches on the ground. We moved from North Dakota, and the highway there is closed and they're not going anywhere. Basically had a blizzard, which isn't uncommon at all there. Looks like maybe like a little cabinet with a flower on top. I had never seen these 3 bubble ones before until like the last set I built, and now they're in this one. So maybe they're a new-ish Lego that's gonna become common in the sets. Who knows? This looks like a couch or like a big armchair. Comfy chair. Maybe even a love seat, but I don't know. It only looks like it has 1 cushion, so I wouldn't say a love seat. But definitely like an oversized chair. Okay, that's better. One of the little blocks looked a little crooked. Like I said, I fear this is going to be a rather quick build because we've already done 2 bags and it's only an hour in. This bag has a buddy bag. And a main bag. Oh, it looks like it might have a baby bag inside too. 2 baby bags. So this bag has a bunch of blocks, or this set of bags. Bag 3. Step out of the way a little bit. My house smells so good with the chicken noodle soup in the crock pot. Sorry, I keep my phone kind of handy in case the kids' school calls for any reason. So I always like to have it nearby, but it does not want to stand up today. It just keeps falling over, and then I can't see it. About 2 minutes till our next Pokemons. Ah, it's in here. So, on the front, and evened out. Okay, this piece this way, and then this there. Just point it down on there. Okay, well, it didn't tell me to put it anywhere, so I guess we'll just set it off to the side for a second. Nope. This piece. This piece and this piece, so that like that, and on top. Looks almost like little feet. A Poochyena. It's a Okay, let's try a night ball. Pokey. Catch. Night ball. Okay. Make sure I get this face in the right direction. Not that it would be terribly hard to fix, but... Our little unicorn horn thing. Lordy, what are we building? This thing is looking stranger by the minute. And then it didn't even have us do anything with it. Okay. Hi, Devonverse. Give me one. Oh, I think this is supposed to be a cat, maybe? Now that I'm looking at it as I'm showing it to you in the thing. But I don't know what that's supposed to be. Maybe a little, like, robot toy? There's a lot of weird stuff in this one. Shout out. Let's see if I can do this right. The Devon. I did it right. Woohoo! I kept adding the @ sign and then it would like duplicate it. Is that like where they, I guess, make Pokemon but in Minecraft blocks? Oh, okay. Pokemon in Minecraft. Okay. That's what I thought, but I also feel like nowadays you can never be too sure. You could be way off the mark. Don't want to do those. Oh, well, happy early birthday. My birthday passed already. It'll be a while before it comes back around, because it just passed at the end of July. In fact, everybody who lives in my house is done with their birthday. Well, my daughter's is actually close to coming back up. Happy Halloween to you too. Okay, let me find where I moved it off to the side. I gotta... Hair. Ugh. And that's why I don't hardly ever wear my hair down, because it is a mess and gets stuck in everything. But happy Halloween to you as well, Devon. Let's see. I do type. No, it only works if I type correctly. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Like a trash bag for Halloween? Well, that'll at least be easy. I have one that's kind of like a unicorn, but it's got wings, so my daughter calls it a pegacorn. I don't know. But it's like a onesie type costume. And I bought it like after Halloween one year. But we also have a blow up skeletal Triceratops, I want to say. And we bought that after Halloween, I don't know, probably 6 or 7 years ago from Sam's Club for like $2 or $3 because there were a ton left over and they just really wanted to get rid of them. So maybe I'll wear that well on that one. kids. I saw your book talk, and I will do that in just a second. Let me make sure I get this on there, or else I'll forget where I'm at. Okay, so book talk. The book I'm reading now is like part of I would almost call it a duet, because you could not read them separately, but at the same time, I think there might be more books, so maybe it is more of a series than a duet. But in the first book, which I finished, because each book is only about 160 pages in these two. So the first one, he's in an MC and he's dating this girl, and he has a feeling that her dad is maybe up to, or not shady stuff per se, but like involved with shady people. And then he finds out that yes, he uses his store as a front and is working with the cartel as like a place where they hide their drugs till they're ready to like move them or distribute them. So but he's in an MC, and while his MC may not be clean, they're not selling drugs either or working with the cartel. So but he doesn't let that, affect his relationship with the girl. And she seems to really like him, but she also has no clue what her dad does. So one day her dad asks to meet with him and his dad, and they agree, and the dad wants him not to tell his girlfriend who is his daughter. You know what I mean? Like, the dad doesn't want the girl to know. They're mutual, what connects them. And so he doesn't tell her, which I think is wrong, because I think had he told her, the whole catalyst for the book would have been different. So he doesn't tell her, and then his dad says he got in some trouble, that a shipment was stolen on its way to him, and now the cartel guy wants him to pay him back, get the shipment back, whichever, get other drugs from him. He doesn't care. So he comes asking the boy who his daughter's dating, and his dad, who are the MC people, to help him. His grand plan is that if they steal drugs from somebody else, this will fix everything. And he's like, I don't know. My dad is president of the MC, and this has to be his choice because he has the whole MC to think about, Like, he's not responsible for just me, but everybody. And the dad is like, I understand your predicament, and I feel for you, but we cannot get involved. Like, it would be bad for us. And so the guy gets all mad, and he starts yelling at the boy. I know is that you can get. What? Oh, that's interesting. I'll have to check it out. He starts threatening the boy, starts yelling at the dad, and the dad's like, listen, you're the one who chose to get involved with these people. It's kind of you did it, not us. And we would help you if we could, but it's far too dangerous, for everybody involved. And so then his dad sends him on a run to help the crew to the club, that he can become a member. And he gets shot at, and he learns, like, while he's phoning in to get help, like where they can go in the local area, because one of his brothers was shot, his MC brothers, he learns that his dad was shot and killed right in front of their house. And so now he's, upset, he's crushed, his dad's dead, right? And he learns that his girlfriend's dad was behind it. So he does the whole funeral thing, and he tells the girl that he needs to focus on getting revenge for his dad and finding out, getting to the bottom of who was involved. And so he kind of says he can't be with her right now, which is kind of understandable. He doesn't know who shot at him, who shot at his dad and killed his dad. So he wants to make sure she's out of the way. And then after that, he learns that it was her dad kind of behind it. So that's kind of the end of the first book, right? Like and then the second book picks up basically right where that first one left off. He has finally found the people like completely behind his father's murder, and he wants to get her back. He's ready to get his revenge for his dad and move forward with her. Turns out that she wound up with the cartel guy's son, and they're getting married. And so he poisons the cartel guy at the son's wedding and kills him. And then they basically kidnap her when she goes up to the hotel room. And now he's like, I'm gonna earn your trust back. You'll see why I did all this. Kind of a deal. And I'm about halfway through that book. So I will check that website out in just a second. I gotta find, oh, right there on top. Let's see. Let me move these out of the way. Let's see. Rick Barrow. Oh, I think I heard somebody talk about this before, or maybe just the concept of it. But I wonder, browse sets to borrow. So, oh, it's in pounds. So I guess the concept is that you build it and then send it back. Okay. So you borrow the set, you build it, and then you send it back. Hello, Aloha Craw. How have you been doing? I can't use stream. That's right. Okay. Sorry. Sometimes my brain automatically remembers who streams, and other times I can't remember. But that's an interesting kind of deal. It's in pounds though, and I'm in the state, so I don't think I could take advantage of it, but it is an interesting concept. I mean, don't get me wrong. That is such an interesting concept. Aloha Craw, I am happy to give shout outs. I'm always thankful when people give me a shout out, and I'd like to pass that along to others. That borrowing a set is interesting, Devin. I mean, especially as a streamer, you can borrow it, build it on stream, and then send it back. But like I said, it's in pounds, so I wonder how that works, like sending it to America, because sending mail from one to the other is very pricey. But I will have to look into that some more. I mean, especially for like sets you're kind of on the fence about. You're like, I like it, but do I like it enough to spend what Lego wants for it, you know? It's interesting for sure. Let's see. A Pikachu! I don't know if I have a magnet ball. Let's do feather pokey. Not pokeball. Pokey catch. Oh, I forgot the R. Yeah, I thought I pressed it, but maybe I didn't press it hard enough to actually like tell the computer that I want that. Maybe I just barely grazed it. That happens. I am building the I'll bring the box up in just a second. The cozy house. It's a 3-in-1 set. I'm building the main one, but you can also build it as an A-frame or this kind of townhouse one. All those add-on sets you get like around the holidays. I think I have a pirate one, a Halloween one that's I think actually coming in the mail today.
Earn unlimited 2% cash back on purchases you want, like dance lessons.
Oh, there's an ad. I'll wait.
And
that way people can.
Memory foam inserts.
Oh, the ad is not on there. It is on YouTube.
Cash. Terms apply.
Sorry, I heard the ad. I assumed it was on here. I don't know why I did because I never hear the ad. You guys do. But anyway, those add-on sets you get, I never know what to do with them. I am on Discord, but I don't have like my own whatever section, whatever they call them on Discord. I didn't build my own because frankly, I don't know if I'd actually keep up with it. I'm horrible at social media, like posting every day and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't have my own server. I am on there, like you could friend me and send me stuff, but I don't have my own server. I thought for a minute about setting one up, but then I wasn't sure how often I would actually keep up with it, like post in there and stuff like that. So, because plus I feel like it's not a bad thing. It is totally a personal preference. I'm not like taking a dig at anybody by any means. But I feel like everybody sets one up and then you've joined, it's like Facebook groups. I now belong to 700 of them. So I didn't want to do that. It's the reason I don't have a Facebook group on Facebook for my blog stuff. I just have a page. Have a good I hope you win, Crazy. By all means, if you want to set up your own, that's fantastic. But I feel it's a little like Facebook groups. Everybody creates one, and then before you realize it, you're in 700 of them, and you're not really paying attention to any of them anymore. So I am on Discord, but I don't have a server. I think maybe I didn't. I thought I had put like a link to like be my friend on Discord on my like little links, but maybe I didn't. Maybe I thought about it and then told myself I needed to do that and then didn't. And my thing on I had probably I usually do on Tuesdays. Sometimes I pick somebody else, but probably into Mr. Harrell. Oh, I was saying, my name on Right. Says, I hear you. I feel like there's value to a Discord only from someone in chat who wants to send you a picture or something that the rest of the chat can see. Besides that, I don't see a ton of value in having one of those massive Discords with like that. I mean, like I said, it's very much the same as like a Facebook group to me. And I find that I join a bunch of them and then I wind up not paying attention to any of them. My name on Discord does not match my name on Twitch though, because I had originally joined it because I'm in an art group for a couple authors. They all use the same team, like the same ARC company, and ARC is an advanced reader copy. So they all use the same company to send out their ARCs and to help like build an ARC team. And so the person, I guess, reading is, you start sharing pictures and talking about it, and then somebody gets offended because they didn't read the fine print or the not so fine print when they join the group that this books have adult content, So somebody reports the group and you get in trouble. So they decided to get around that by just leaving Facebook altogether and making a server on Twitch. And that's where we sign up for ARCs for those authors. So I originally got onto Discord because I wasn't playing games, I wasn't streaming, I wasn't anythinging when I got on there. So I used my book name, which is Steamy Book Mama. So that's how I'm listed on Twitch. So the General Grievous Starfighter. That's Star Wars, right? I'm not a Star Wars fan, so I don't know most of those off the top of my head. I'm guessing based on the name that it's Star Wars. I know that was a roundabout way to tell you that you won't find Book Building Lover on Discord. It would be Steamy Book Mama. Ooh, we're building a lamp. That was kind of cool. Like all of a sudden the sun started to come out and now my camera's getting washed out. And I have it as closed as you can. I guess what I really need to do is get a sheer-ish type curtain to help diffuse it some more. And with the Discord, I can see how like bigger pages with a lot more fans for their channel have a Discord because there's more people trying to communicate and show them pictures and things like that. But I am itty bitty. I have just shy of 100 followers, and I can't promise that all 100 people ever actually watch me. They may have liked me to help me get from other pages to help me get affiliate and things like that, and now maybe they don't watch, or they caught one stream and liked it, and so they gave me a follow, and now they don't really watch. And some of it maybe, I know I stream kind of at a different time of the day when most people are at work, so it could be people that don't get to chime in much and they just watch like after I've streamed. They don't watch me live, whatever the case. Either way, I'm grateful for all those things, but my point is I don't have a lot of followers, so like maybe later if I have more followers, that'll be something I kind of worry about or get later. So I feel like as a beginner, I don't need everything all at once. Like I don't have a PO box because nobody's trying to send me anything. And there isn't a right or a wrong to that. If you start out and you're like, I want to do everything now, I want to set up a Discord, I want to set up a Facebook group, I want to have a PO box, I want to have everything, that is great. I feel like you do whatever works for you, and there's not a right or a wrong way, just whatever works for you. To be honest, my husband was like, you should stream building Legos. And I was like, nobody's going to want to watch me build Legos. And I'm still astonished every time I get on and there's a follower. That there's somebody who wants to watch me do that. Well, thank you, Aloha. I guess I'm always like, am I that interesting? Like, do people honestly want to listen to me talk about books? Do they want to watch me? Like, I don't know. I'm always like, okay. There's always that, like, every time I log on to get ready to stream, there's always this little, nobody's gonna be on there today. Nobody wants to watch this. Which I know is more like a me thing than an anyone else thing. Trust me, I know. It's a me thing. But it doesn't, like, stop it from happening either, so... Well, thank you. I am glad that I am sorry, making sure I got this right. That you think I'm interesting and that I am interesting to speak to or listen to, or however you want to put that. But and I, like I said, some of it is like, it's a self-confidence thing, like really. And like my husband was on Twitch and he streams, and then he stopped for a while, but I think he just is really starting back up again. But he played video games, and I was like, I can see the concept behind watching people play video games, because maybe you want to get better at playing that specific game, or you just enjoy that game to begin with, and you know, like, they do things a little bit differently, or they're helping you figure out parts of the game that you didn't understand. Hi, Danny Fandoms. Let's get you a shout out before I forget. And so I wasn't sure if streaming building Legos was even like a thing that anybody would be interested in. And then I started and I was like, wow, there are tons of people. It's a huge community. So I am happy to be part of that community. And things like that. Come on, get even. And at first, I didn't have a camera where you could see my face, and I still sometimes forget that. And then I make very weird faces as I'm trying to get things to even out. And my mind catches up with me and goes, you know they can see you, right? Stop making that face. Eat sugar. Okay, let me get these two on. A wild identified ghost appeared. Oh, I've never seen that before. Pokey catch. Oh, do I have a great ball? Apparently I do, because it didn't yell at me immediately. I got 3. There's also a Discord for this Devonverse where you can do a Poke Daily, and it gives you things like different kinds of Pokeballs, money, sometimes a gift, but then you have to be in a channel where there's 5 other people playing so that you can give the gift out, essentially. And that seems to be harder than you'd think it would be. Or maybe I'm not in the right channels. Okay, it says there's going to be ads in about 10 seconds. No one caught it. Boo. Great. You know, when I was at Target the other day, they had the Optimus Prime Lego, and I seriously contemplated it. So I'm happy Pokemon is working in the chat, because the other day I was in somebody else's and it just like quit working like in the middle of the stream. Like it would still count down and everything, and it would show you the Pokemon, but it would never come up in the chat to like throw your Pokeballs and catch it. So we thought it was everywhere, and it kind of wasn't working in my other friend's stream either. But it seems to be working just fine in mine. Like her timer quit working, but she had like a personalized timer. Like she changed the font, so that's why. And she restarted her computer or something, and it like lost it. So that's why hers wasn't working. But I'm glad it seems to be working in here. So yes, I think the add-on bag that I was talking about why I even got this set, is coming today in the mail. But my mail doesn't go till like 5 o'clock, 4 or 5 o'clock, depending on all kinds of stuff, I guess. Things I'm not privy to because I don't work for the post office. So if it does come today, I will open up the pack and dress up my house like with the Halloween stuff, And then I'll show it to everybody on Thursday. Or I can wait and I can do that at the beginning of the stream on Thursday while I'm on stream. Either way. So my kids have done like 3 trunk or treats like over the weekend leading up to Halloween today. And we did a boo at the zoo, which was kind of a little anticlimactic because every other boo at the zoo we've ever done, they've gotten like treats and stuff at the zoo, you know, at the different like stations they have set up. This was not the case. It didn't even seem like there was really anything Halloween-y going on at the zoo, which was a little disappointing. But, you know, it is what it is. Okay, you told me you weren't on there. Like that. But anyway, and then we did one at the local shelter, the pet shelter, and one just at like a strip mall and stuff like that. So they have lots of candy already. So that's good because the weather, it rained like all weekend and the weather took a serious downturn temperature wise. So I am not sure how long they're going to want to stay out tonight. So at least they will have gotten candy. But my daughter is being a smushmallow, however you say that. She's Hans, the pirate pumpkin, or the pirate hedgehog. And my son is a axolotl. Which wasn't a costume that was actually bought for Halloween. It was something he told his grandmother he wanted. It's like a onesie type thing that you can just sit around the house in, and it's got a zipper across the butt, so you don't even have to take it off to go to the bathroom. He just likes axolotls. He saw one here at the pet store not that long ago, and I was like, do not even ask. I am not going to wind up taking care of this lizard amphibian thing. And we saw his doctor yesterday. He did not tear his ACL, which is woo! Except kind of not woo at the same time. They, thanks to the MRI he had last week, they figured out that he had originally dislocated his kneecap, which isn't that bad. It slid right back into place, but that's where the not so great part comes in. Turns out that the underneath, because your kneecap, you know, is shaped like this, and so the bone underneath should have like a little point sticking up, and it stops your kneecap basically from going too far. His is just flat underneath the flat. So his kneecap could potentially start to dislocate over and over. And that would require surgery. So fingers crossed that doesn't happen. But his sister has kind of the same problem with her elbow. She fell off a scooter and she was fine. And then when she went to get into bed, she put both hands out like this to get into bed, you know, to push her weight, and it popped out. And then it kept popping out over and over. And she eventually did need surgery. And then it still popped out after the surgery. So she might need another different kind of surgery eventually when she's a little older. but they're saying basically the same thing could happen with his kneecap. It could become where every time he falls or bumps it, that it just dislocates. So fingers crossed that doesn't happen. Okay, so this is how that side of the roof is, and then we do the little clippy clip. And then we have our roof. Okay. Nope, this way. These two pieces on the... No, not on the knob. As close to the house as you can get. Oh, this is like a little birdhouse. How cute. It's like a little birdhouse. On this side. Feel like you already had me put that there. Oh, okay, this goes on top of that. That makes sense now that I think about it. Okay, so you got the little birdhouse there by the window. Okay, now these three pieces. Try to get them kind of centered at least somewhat. I knew I bumped something. Okay, Legos. Now you're just being crazy. There we go. Okay. Oh, no. Yes, but no. Okay. Where did you go? Okay, well, I'll have to find that piece later. I think it went underneath my bookshelf thingy over here. My guess is that it's supposed to be a light so that when you attach this, like this, then it kind of makes it look like it's a light for the... And apparently that piece just does not want to stay on. On either side. Yes, note that these two little black pieces they want hung up underneath there come off super easy. There we go. They want them just like that, and they go in well, but the slightest bump has them popping right back out. So that is how that looks on there. Let me see if I can find that piece. I heard it go, and then I was like, okay, it could have gone anywhere. Ha! Found it. As I was saying, makes it look like the Roomba has a light. just one hole. Much better. And just like I thought, it makes it look like the then as that's the roof or the ceiling for the one below it, it makes it look like there's a light there. Fastball and magnet ball. I don't think I have either. Let's try magnet though. Pokey, catch, magnet, ball. I don't know that ball. Yeah, that's what I figured. Pokey catch then. As long as you don't tell me I don't own that ball either. Come on, cooperate. Okay, well, I guess I'll get you. Okay, so we did that, and we clipped on. So, this is kind of what the outside is looking like, and then this is the inside so far. And you can like close it once you're done, right? And then just pop it open, so you can have displayed either way, as like a closed house or an open half. And I like that because one of the reasons I didn't really get either of the Disney castles they've made, because it seems like they had one for the longest time, and now that they've come out with another one, is that they're kind of half builds. Which I know is like how all the Harry Potter things are, but on the castle, for some reason, I want it to close. I guess I want to have that full round. Like, I wish it opened kind of like the haunted house. How you have the window doors or whatever on one side and the full, but you can make it close. Like, I guess I want the Disney castle to be the same way. That's why I haven't gotten either of them. I like them, not enough to buy them though. This is the last bag, and it's a regular size bag and then a buddy bag. Like I said, if we have some time before the end, I'll try to figure out how we can look at the Lego page, because I've seen some new pre-orders, a modular building, and a new plant one. I've already pre-ordered the plant one. It's not going to release till December though, so we have a whole month. And then same for the other modular. I don't know if they're calling it a museum or whatever, but it looks like a museum to me. But if we have time, we can try to figure out how to take a look at that. Okay, we have one more minifigure. Because that third bag didn't have it, I don't think. Nope, the third bag didn't have a minifigure. This one looks like a lady minifigure. And these faces don't have like the double-sided face. It's just one side. This head does not want to turn. There we go. I keep trying to move her face just the teeniest bit. Because once you put the hair on, then it looks like it's too far to one side. Maybe I'm just being nitpicky. is our Lady Middy figure. She's got her mug of coffee. No one caught it. Rigged. Another. Listen, I have built some weird. I don't know if this child's got a thing for robots or whatever, but I've built some weird things in this set. Weird toys, contraptions for the kid. These are like Medusa snake heads. Looks like a white ice cream puff. Two red, a half green, and a green. So is anybody else doing anything for Halloween? Kids trick-or-treating, going to a Halloween party, whatever? That's how that toy turned out. Very odd. Yeah, I take the kids trick-or-treating, and then my husband stays home and hands out candy. Usually because he doesn't always trust, that somebody won't run off with the whole basket. The first kid to the house won't just dump the whole thing in and then there's none for anybody else. So he usually stays home and hands out. But last year we tried something where we had two different bowls out. We had one bowl, it's starting to give me a headache. One bowl that had your traditional candy mix in it. I think we had like Snickers, Three Musketeers, all the kind of popular chocolates. And then in the other bowl, I had gotten stuff from Target's hide and eat section. So they had like the little fingers you slip over that have the long nail on them, or spider rings or bubbles, or things of that nature. And we told the kids they could have two things, one bucket or the other, and we had so much candy left over at the end of the night, it was ridiculous. So this year I didn't even bother buying candy. I just bought like the hide and eat stuff. I bought like $20 worth of hide and eat stuff, so like bubbles and spider rings and vampire teeth and all that kind of stuff. And then for like $14 off Amazon, I got Halloween themed. The little poppets? You press the bubble and it goes one way, and then you can press the bubble back. They're like fidget neuro toys. They say they're good for kids who have ADHD, but they've kind of become huge mainstream things. Everybody has them. But anyway, Target was like, it was one of their, like the hourly deals or lightning deals, that's what they're called. And it was a box of 60 of them for $14. Mostly Halloween theme, and then of course some ones that were just square or like a line. But so I got those, and they came with, of course, all the little like keychain things, bands that you use to hang them from. So that's what we're handing out. We don't even have candy. But like I said, we were left with so much that I was like, I'm not even doing that again. I'll just buy the non-candy things. We have since moved, so maybe the kids here won't enjoy it the same way the kids at where we lived last did. But I felt like my kids would rather have that than candy. They'll eat a couple pieces, and by the end, I'll have eaten most of it, or it'll just get thrown away. My husband will take it to work. But, they enjoy the other things more. So, who knows, maybe we'll be left with a ton of stuff that nobody wanted. And if that's the case, then next year I'll go back to candy. But frankly, it was way cheaper than buying candy because candy has become astronomical. I was pleasantly surprised, but then I remembered that video. So I don't know where they live exactly, but I have seen this video, them do it like videos, and you can clearly tell that they're different years. But there's this couple, and like I said, I have no idea where they're located, but they kind of do the same thing. They have one bucket of candy and then potatoes, like literally a bowl of potatoes, and they tell the kids, you can have potatoes or you can have candy. And more kids take the dang potatoes every year. Like, she's had to send her husband back to the grocery store for him to get more potatoes because they've ran out, like handed out 50 pounds of potatoes. It is the craziest thing. And I'm half tempted to try it myself. Sometimes the color on these books seems to be way off, and I think I'm supposed to be looking for black pieces, but they're actually just dark brown, but the printing is way off. Make sure I got these little wrench things, the direction they want them. To me, these leafy things are like the thinnest Legos ever. They are the only thing that I really have like a worry of them busting or bending. But I do worry every time I use them that I'm gonna like bend it out of whack. Another unidentified ghost. Do I have an Ultra Ball, Pokey, Catch, Ultra... No. Catch... You know what? I have a timer ball. I know that for sure. So I will wait until it tells me that it's time to throw my timer ball. And then see what we get. I want it because I want to know what it is. Oh, it didn't tell me to throw my timer ball that time. Rude. I had it all typed in and just waiting to throw it. I thought they were gonna put a window there, but no, we're gonna put a chimney. There we go. My brain completely farted. But this is what I was doing on the front. I put some little greenery and the vines and then the 2 chairs and a little shrubbery bush thing in the front there. Now it looks like we're gonna work on like this part. Oh, I got it out of camera view. Like the second level of this part. So this is the first time I've seen those unidentified ghosts, and I'm wondering if it's because today is Halloween and it's kind of going to be like the last, you know, I don't want to say last day of it, but maybe of this kind of like leading up to Halloween they've been doing. Like triple chance shinies and things like that. just kind of like Pokemon Go does special things on special days, things like that. So I wonder. Put these underneath and on top, or not on top, on the front. Maybe like a dresser or something like that, nightstand. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. I haven't seen that one. But in fairness, I haven't seen most of the Spider-Man ones. I love Marvel. It just, I don't know why I always seem to miss. Probably because I went through and I found a list on the internet putting them like in order of they were released, and so we have Disney Plus, and I watched them all, like obviously not like in one giant binge, but over time I kind of watched one here, one there, one here, one there. And because Spider-Man is part Sony too, they're not on Disney Plus, so I haven't watched them the same way. So I seem to miss them a lot. But now that it's on Netflix, I have Netflix. I will check it out on there. But I don't know, is that like that's not the first one, is it? Or is that the cartoonish one? With all the Spider-Mans. With the piggy Spider-Man. Whatever that is, it takes up basically the whole room. That is centered. Come on, get in there. Well, don't seem to want to go in there. No, chance. Looking at the wrong one. No. Maybe I used the wrong one somewhere. Make sure I didn't use the wrong ones under. Nope, those are the same. here. Nope. Ah. I did use them in the wrong place. There we go. Let's try this. Ah, much better. Super easy. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do love Tom Holland, though. I think he's a great actor. He seems like he doesn't take himself too seriously. And I know he's infamous for, like, leaking spoilers. They don't let him do interviews about the movies by himself because he will say something he's not supposed to. And I know I watched an interview with him where they were talking about the final Marvel, the big conclusion. And he thought they were going to a wedding, not a funeral. They honestly gave him a script that said they were going to a wedding. And when he got on set and the scene started, he learned that it was Tony Stark's funeral. He had no clue because they didn't want him to accidentally spoil it in an interview or leak it and he doesn't do it intentionally. He just gets so caught up and so excited about his role that he says things he shouldn't because they're secret. One of these. This on top. Doing another lamp. Oh, yep, it's another lamp. These are cute little lamps. Guess I should try to get that more in frame so you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay, now it looks like we're building the roof part of this section. So this and one of you. Smush those back out so we can find the different pieces for view. Okay, this one. So we put this here. So I put out inflatables for Halloween. I have a Mickey dressed up like Dracula. I have a giant dragon. And then I have a Jack Skellington sitting on his tombstone. I have a giant Tyrannosaurus Rex, a giant T-Rex, like in a pirate getup. And then I have a spider that kind of, almost like a Black Widow. Its hump, though, has got lights in it that rotate colors and whatnot. But then I take those down, obviously, once Halloween's over. And then I have two for Thanksgiving. I have a little turkey, and I am obsessed with Minions. Let's try Nightball. An Absol. Oh, okay, there's the thing. Dark Matter Nightball. So, Pokey, Catch, Night. Make sure I spelled that all correctly. Oh, I do. I must have one because it didn't tell me I did. But I'm obsessed with Minions. I love Minions from Minions. I call my kids Minions. But I have a Thanksgiving Minion. I think it's Steve, and he's dressed up like a scarecrow, and his thing says Happy Thanksgiving. I need a Halloween Minion. Rigged. I even used your suggested ball. Dump what's out left in there because honestly it is all just really small pieces. So to make like the design on the roof. Okay. Like this. I do like that it gives you kind of like, it's a more digitized or not as clear version, but it is a better version to make sure you're getting these in the right design. Not that, it truly matters. If you didn't want to do the design, you could do whatever you wanted, but I like doing the design they make. 1, 2, 3, and down 1. Now the rest. 2, 5, 6, 7. That's the little design they wanted on that roof piece. And then they want this way on here. So, like that. Okay, I'm gonna do you, I'm gonna left one. And I'm gonna pour out this bucket too, because there's not much left in it, so. And then 7 of this teal color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Let's see. One down for those. That's that panel. And again, on there. Okay. And that is just gonna sit. Right like that. Okay. Now, one of these, and two of these. Oh, I was like, what did I bump? The little lamp. I guess this could be kind of like a hose type deal. I don't know. Okay. Two dark green, I bet this is going to be like a trash can or something. It is! I was right! This is an adorable little trash can. How they used all the different types of Legos to... It's a little trash can. It doesn't open though. It'd be better if it opened, but... Oh! It's like a clip. So that little part pointing up, you put right there behind the handlebar and it holds it in place. That's cool. I totally wasn't even thinking about that. And this is a mailbox. And we have two little, what says two little, oh, okay. There's the, let's say it says two little letters. And one of them is like the traditional letter you get with like all the Harry Potter sets. We stick that there, and it makes it look like the mail is like half hanging out the mailbox. Let's see what this turns out to be. Oh, it's a snail! Look at the tiny snail. That's adorable. Okay, I think that is it for like the official, like there's no more bags or anything. All that's left is, you know, you put your people places. So let's see. Let's have Mom taking a break, drinking her coffee outside. Let's see if I can get her to click onto the chair. struggle bus. There we go. Now I gotta put her hair back on. There we go. And then we have the boy outside. And he's got all his collection of toys outside. We'll do that one. This one kind of hanging off. There we go. I want to say this is like some weird kitty cat. We'll have that over here. Well, it doesn't really clip on anywhere because it's like one tile. And you can't get it in between because of the add-on. Well, I'm gonna say this is the boys' room, so we'll just stick it in there in his little toy area. And we'll put the dad inside. Oh. It doesn't say. So we'll just use a Pokecatch for Pokemon. Oh, what does it say? Okay, I think something has gone wrong because my timer is still counting down and it's there. Yeah, I think something has gone awry. And I'm not even sure what this is. At first I said a choo-choo train, but I don't know. Ooh, I knocked my mail out. We'll just... Anybody who has kids knows that toys are just everywhere anyway. So, like I said, there's 2 other versions of this you could make if you wanted. I just chose this one because I liked it. But you can clip it closed, right? Or you can then pop it back open and clip it this way and it'll stay. Or you can kind of have it half cocked open, half closed, you know, whatever you want. We have about a half an hour left. Let's see if I can figure out. Let's see. That's the new camera. This is the build camera. Source. I was gonna try to look at Lego with you all, but I have no clue how to make it like do that. Oh, I think this is it. I think it's the window capture. So that's... no, maybe go to game. Okay, add source. What should I say? Was it window capture? No, that doesn't seem right. Oh, yes. Add source. Add source. That's as good as we're gonna get. So let's go to Lego. Did it switch? It did. Okay, so this is the one I was talking about. One of the new. It's a natural history museum. I'm digging it. I like it. I love the modulars, right? And I love museums, so it's got me all the way around. It is $300, which is kind of pricey, but I have both those next to it. But I love the modulars. And this one will come out December 1st. And I know that doesn't look great, but I just threw it up there quick to try to watch. Or try to look at this with you guys. So what do you think? I like this. It's gonna have... Oh, my batteries are dying. It's gonna have, you know, a dinosaur skeleton, a curator's office, astronomy exhibits, ancient artifacts, gallery, galaxy view, a window washer, 2 levels, and then a roof. So I was liking that one. And there's another... This is the other new one. I've already pre-ordered this one. Of course, it won't ship till December 1st. And it's like $750 there, you see, pieces. But I love this. You get to make the little pots, and there's all the different little kinds of flowers. Let's type in... coming soon. I know they're starting to make these Animal Crossing sets. I don't know if they're considered friends or adult sets or more little kind of kid, but they all seem on the small side, so there's that. So definitely more of a kid type set, but if you like Animal Crossing, that's all that matters. I didn't check when they were gonna start releasing them. Oh, not for a while, not till March of next year, so like 4 months from now, 5 months from now. And I saw this one in Target the other day. Or maybe it was just an ad for one, but I saw them. Let's find someone to raid into. Let's go back. Twitch. Okay, it's muted. Let's see. I'm done a little bit earlier than I had intended, but not too much earlier, only like 20 minutes. So, Mr. Hell isn't on yet. So let's see who we can raid into. Bad News Bags is on. Why don't we see what they're doing? How long they've been on? Let's raid into them. Bad News Bags. Let's see. I always want to press the shift, and then that gives me the question mark, not the forward slash. Forward slash Bad News Bags. Ah, I did it. Okay, well, thanks for stopping in and hanging out with me today. I will be back on Thursday with I don't know what yet. Maybe I'll start the Viking Village. But thanks for hanging out with me today, and hopefully you have a good rest of your day. Remember to make sure your notifications are on so you get notified when I go live. And I think that's it. You have a wonderful day and a happy Halloween.